This is Assassin's Creed Odyssey running on a Intel Core i7 12700KF with 32 gigs of RAM and a 10 gig NVIDIA GeForce RTX. I always forget that. RTX 3080. So taking a look at, gosh darn it. Let's see here. So taking a look at the settings. So we have everything completely maxed out at the ultra high. And then to crank it a little higher, I've gone to 160% on the rendering. So it's actually rendering at a little bit higher than 4K. And then we are running 1440p as our monitor resolution. So this is a really good example of one of those games that has finally come full circle. So it takes usually several years after a top-level AAA title is released before you can really push it to this level. Up until pretty recently, I couldn't really, even on my like $500-600 machines, I could really only run this at like medium type settings. But now, okay, those things are a pain in the butt. They jump on your back and they try to kill you. It's a lot easier to run it now, but this is quite a bit more than just the max setting. But Odyssey also is new enough and looks good enough that, I mean, if this came out today, you wouldn't like be like, oh, that's a 2018 game. It still looks like a modern game. And 60 to 70 FPS is more than sufficient on this one. I find that if the frame rate's stable, you really only need it up into the 40s for the game to actually be smooth. As long as it's stable, it can't be jumping all over the place, but a solid 40, 45 is usually sufficient with this game.
Soldier.
I can't seem to find any Athenians to kill, unfortunately. But I'm definitely happy with it. There's nowhere that's really... There's nowhere that this game really pushes this system. It really doesn't. The only reason I'm even testing it at 1440 is because when I go to sell this, I'm going to be positioning it as a 1440p maxed. So for the most part, pretty much anything you throw at this is going to max at 1440. Yeah, even when there's a bit of action going on, it's still it's still staying quite fast.
Move.
And again, this is actually effectively rendering above 4K. So you would experience, even if you were running this at 4K, you would experience effectively the same experience as this. It'll look about the same, so.
You're back.
Happy to help.
But this should give everybody a pretty good idea of what to expect on Assassin's Creed Odyssey, running on the i7-12700KF with the RTX 3080. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick look, and thanks for watching.